That testing needs to be mandatory. It's like,
wow.
It should be mandatory. Because
but if you're not slinging your dick around that you won't be scared about. Right. Who's pregnant by
what?
It's not about us.
You may have a partner right before me.
Exactly.
I think that the United States making DNA testing mandatory is stupid. I don't think that, you know, it's something that if you feel like you need a DNA test, go do that on your own time because you feel that way. I don't think every person, there's millions of people in the United States. Like, it doesn't make sense that people could be using that time to do other things. Like, you could be saving a life. You could be in a hospital saving.
Now, did y'all see how that went left so fast? When it comes to, I mean, spot on. When we aim any direction of the ladies, guess what they do? They move the goalposts. They move the goal every single time. Women hate accountability. For the most women, let me say most women hate accountability. Here we are talking about mandatory DNA tests, just so men can be secure and make sure that the child is theirs. Okay, the woman feels like the child is automatically demands, right? The woman say, hey, this is your kid. How many men have walked inside the hospital, kissed on the baby, signed the birth certificate, showed the whole entire world through social media that this was their child? And then when the results came out, it was not their child. There was a lady last night on our podcast that let us know that her son has been through this experience more than one time. And with the climate of the culture with these young ladies not having father figures in their life, not having the right representation when it comes to mothers, children raising children, having children at a young age. Listen, I think that it's very important that DNA tests become mandatory because there are a lot of men on child support. There are a lot of men taking care of children that are not theirs. Now, if they willingly take care of that child, that's them. By all means, let me give that brother, let me give that man a hand clap for stepping up to the plate. But there are men in this world that prefer not to take care of another man's child, and not only that, understand that the child was a result of infidelity because they were in a monogamous, committed relationship. Do you hear me? So this is security for the man, even though a lot of women feel like that, hey, we're in a relationship, we're married. Listen, remember this. Women cheat better than men. Remember this. Women cheat better than men. And because women always say we don't get caught. So if the majority of women that do cheat, that never get caught, because the consistency across the board and the stigma attached to women is that they cheat better, men just never find out. We've had several women come on our platform and tell us this. Not more than once. More than once. So what does that really say? This is security from the man. And so even though the system is against us, everything in terms of relationships and the baby and everything in the court system, everything is against the man. Let's just put it out there. This is the one thing that we get one time. We want security. We want to know for sure that the baby is ours. And we would never know unless there's a red flag goes up, the baby comes out not looking at us, looking like us in the grandmother. Y'all know how grandmothers are. That's not my grandbaby. Tyrone, he don't have your nose. That ain't my grandbaby. No, that ain't mine. Okay? Straight up. Let's be real. Then the ladies, y'all could be doing something better with your time. No, we want security too.